Hello dear friends, my name is Victoria Mora. Welcome to Release of the Day. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can keep up to the newest trends in the world of indie artists. Hello, dear friends. I'm so happy to be here with you. Join us tonight a very interesting musician. Hello.
Hello,
How are
how's it
you?
going? I'm good. I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are you
Where are
ready?
you located?
We are in Italy. In
Cool.
Italy. Yeah. Are you ready to begin?
I am.
Okay, and then first of all, please introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Louis Imperiali, and I release music under the name Fifth Lucky Dragon.
Oh, nice. Where are you from?
I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana.
What is the genre of your music?
I always have a hard time answering this question, but I think it's somewhere between pop and like indie style music.
Okay, and what is the last song you listened to?
The last song that I listened to was probably um, it was probably a Christmas song because Christmas songs are on the radio pretty much all the time in the Midwest right now.
Oh, yeah, it's actually Christmas time coming soon.
Yeah, yeah,
Everywhere is Christmas mood.
yeah.
And what about movie? What is your favorite movie or TV series?
My favorite movie or TV series. Um, well, right now I'm watching Andor, the new Star Wars series,
Oh,
and I actually have not liked a lot of the Star Wars series so far, but this one I like. So I'll say that's my favorite right now that I'm watching.
and what about book? What is your favorite book?
Favorite book. I really like the author Yuval Harari. He has a book called Sapiens and a book called Homo Deus, and I like both of those.
Oh, nice. And what is your favorite dish?
My favorite dish. Let's see. My mom makes really good chicken noodle soup,
Oh,
so I'm gonna
but
say that one. It's not just any chicken noodle soup; it has to be hers.
oh, especially yours. Okay,
Yes.
but do you cook for yourself?
Um, I don't do very well cooking for myself. I usually, I occasionally cook. Sometimes I'll make like a pasta dish,
Oh,
but I
Italian.
don't have a lot of time to make food. So I usually end up just eating like a bagel, or a lot of my friends know me for eating trail mix a lot because I can just eat it while I'm working on my computer and, you know, throw in piles of. Do you guys have trail mix over there?
What?
Do you guys have trail mix over there? It's like, like nuts and M&Ms and raisins mixed in.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's what I eat a lot.
And if we talk about animals, are you a cat person or a dog person, or do you prefer other animals?
Mm. I think that so I had a dog growing up. Um, so I would normally would say that I'm more of a dog person, but I feel like I'm kind of neither now. Sometimes like, there are a lot of animals that are just like over hyper and they just like annoy me. I just want them to like calm down. So, but I'm more of a dog person, I would say.
But now, do you have any pets?
No, I don't have any right now.
No, that's it. Not any.
Yeah, I don't really have time to. I eventually I want to get to the point where I can have a dog again. But I'm I don't think it would be fair for me to get a dog right now because I don't have enough time to take care of it.
And if we return back to music, which artist influenced you most of all?
Mm. Let's see. Um, I This year I think that Glass Animals was my number one artist on Spotify. So I've been listening to them a lot. Their new album Dreamland has definitely influenced me a lot. I think the production is like super interesting. They use a lot of like, interesting synthesizer sounds, and I think all the drum beats are really cool, and I think the melodies are great, and the lyrics are just like weird, which is cool. So I would say that album this year has probably been most influential for me.
And describe your music in a sentence, or even better, in a word.
Whoa. Okay. I would say introspective, if I had to use one word. Which I don't know. Some people say that word and it sounds kind of pretentious, but I think a lot about what I write, and so I think it comes through, that way.
But for example, when you understand that you want to become a musician.
Well, so I started off as a kid playing classical piano. My parents made me take piano lessons, and then I stopped taking piano lessons in like high school, and I thought I was going to be done with music forever. And then I saw some videos of people making songs with just like a keyboard and a laptop, and it sounded like a full band. And I was like, maybe I could try doing that. So I started getting into recording and production, and it brought me back into music. So, and then I started, writing and releasing songs and trying to, make myself into like an artist brand, I guess.
Yeah, but for your songs, you wrote lyrics, yes?
I did, yeah. So I do all the recording, writing, production. I'm in my like basement studio right now, so
Oh, nice.
this is where I do everything.
Good. And have you played any notable gigs, festivals, or other events?
Probably my favorite show that I've played was I put on like a fundraiser event for the middle school that I went to raise money for kids there to have private lessons. So we played a show, and everyone who bought a ticket to come in, the money went towards paying for lessons for the kids there.
It's like charity event, something like this.
Yeah, so that was really fun. I would like to do that again.
Very nice. It's a good message actually. When you participate in some charities, it's fantastic.
Yeah, for sure.
And what's your best quality and what's your weakness?
My best quality. I think that both my best quality and my weakness is that I'm really stubborn. So as it relates to music, if I have an idea that I think is going to be good, I'll stick with it for a really long time. And I keep going at it and I keep working at it. And sometimes that's good because sometimes the song I end up finishing it and liking it. And sometimes it's bad because then I spend a lot of time working on something that isn't very good. So I'm going to say stubbornness is both my strength and weakness.
No, black and white, both.
Yeah, exactly.
Depends how hard it is and in which situation actually.
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you believe in?
What do I believe in? Just like in general?
In general, some people believe in God, in themselves, in
Sure.
universe, in miracles, whatever. And what you believe?
Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna take this question and tie it into the name Fifth Lucky Dragon, because the story behind the name is something that I believe in. So the name comes from in the 1950s, there was a Japanese fishing vessel that was impacted by some US hydrogen bomb testing in the Pacific. And long story short, they were covered in like the radioactive fallout from the bomb. And the US didn't do a very good job of warning them about it. So they got back and sold all this fish that was contaminated, and the crew of the ship got sick, and a lot of them died. And then a lot of people who ate the fish got sick and died. And the name of the boat was Fifth Lucky Dragon. So that's where that name comes from. And what I like about that story is I think it's a good reminder that we all have room to put a little more energy into thinking about how what we say or what we do might affect people a couple steps ahead of just, ourselves. So that's something I believe in.
It's nice, very interesting story actually, very particular. Not
Yeah.
ordinary story, just okay, I have this name because of something very deep. Nice, nice, very
Yeah.
interesting. And what is your music creation process?
Ooh, I like this question. Um, so I kind of, it happens a couple ways for me. I really enjoy just making beats, like making instrumental songs. So I start with that, and I like experiment with sounds, and I, find interesting digital sounds, or using like a synthesizer to find sounds, and I'll put together just like an instrumental with that. Um, and then I kind of just write down my thoughts throughout the course of the day in my notes app on my phone. And then what I'll do is as I'm working on instrumentals, I'll just try and see if I can find a melody that works in there with some things that I've written down before. And so that's one way that it happens for me. Another way, like the song that we're going to talk about later, my newest one, Don't Look Too Far Ahead, happened just as me sitting down at the piano and playing a little piano line, and then just saying a thought that I had, which was at the time trying to remind myself not to think too far, look too far into the future. So sometimes it happens just sitting at the piano, and sometimes it's sitting at the computer, and sometimes it's a thought that I have in the shower. And so it happens a number of ways.
It depends where comes inspiration.
Exactly.
Okay, and now, please, if you can, sing to us 15 seconds one of your favorite song a cappella.
Ooh, one of my favorite songs. Let's see. Wow. What have I been listening to recently?
Or it can be your own song too, it depends what you want, what you like.
Okay. You know what? I'll do a little bit of, I wish I had my piano ready. If I had everything turned on, I would play you something. But I'll do the first like line of the new song that I have, Don't Look Too Far Ahead. It's like, don't look too far ahead. You cannot see the future. There's no point in losing any more sleep than you have. So there's the first part.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was nice. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. And now, for example, our final question. Tell to us about your music project and your future plans.
Okay. So Don't Look Too Far Ahead came out about a month and a half ago. And I have the next one scheduled and ready to go. It comes out in February, I think the third week of February. And I'm super excited about it. It's a really weird one. It's called White Lies and Purple Elephants. And
Nice name.
that one's going to be, it's totally unlike anything I've done before, genre-wise. So I'm excited and a little bit nervous to release that one. And I won't really say anything else other than I bought a big purple elephant mascot costume for a music video. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Wow, we're looking forward to see this video because sounds very particular and interesting.
Yep.
And please let our audience know where they can listen to your music, which platform you can be found on.
So it should be on all platforms. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, iTunes, whatever else new platforms are popping up these days. I can't even keep track. But it's at Fifth Lucky Dragon. And yeah, should be anywhere you find it.
And do you have a website?
I do. FifthLuckyDragon.com.
Thank you so much. I want to tell you thank you for your time, for this nice interview and interesting answers. And what song are we going to listen to now?
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me and for all the questions and the interest in the music. And yeah, we're going to listen to Don't Look Too Far Ahead.
And the song is about?
It's about, so I'm kind of like an overthinker person, and I struggle with just like existing in the moment sometimes. And I'm worried about things happening in the future or things happening in the past. or things out of my control that I don't really need to be worrying about. So this song is just kind of like a lighthearted reminder to myself to just like take a breath, be in the moment, and not worry about something that is out of my control.
Oh, nice. Good message. Thank you so much. And now let's enjoy the song together.
Don't look too far ahead. You cannot see the future, and there's no point in losing any more sleep than you have. And if you keep on looking, your mind will make up things, and the floor will turn to lava as your world begins to sink. Don't look too far ahead, my friend. Your floor will turn to lava, turn to lava. Okay. Don't look too far ahead, 'cause anything could change in ways we cannot understand. Keep on looking, your mind will make up things, and the floor will turn to lava as your world begins to sink. As your world begins to sink, it's your world. Don't manifest the lava now all up on your floor as you forget to live.